All right, we're back again. Today, day after I put my last video out, today is a mixed bag. What are we doing? We are doing absolutely nothing with Claude. Claude can sit there and, as you can see, I've given him a token wash, that'll do. Waiting on a fuel pump for that, then we'll get that done. The totally unnamed black Range Rover that's Lisa's job for the day. She's going to cut, polish, wash, hoover, vac. I don't know what you'd call it. Valet? I don't know. But she's giving that a good going over. Pressure washer. Good luck with that because it's muggy. And me, I'm in the paint booth carrying on with the Defender. And today sees the end of the series on the little black Peugeot that sold last night. First person that came and saw it bought it at asking price, so we can't complain at that. So challenge Marley begins from here because that obviously is going, and we're going to need to replace it with something to sell on, do up, sell on, fix, make a profit. And that, I'm just going to get rid of it. Every time I look at it, I ain't got time for it. I really haven't. So, unfortunately, old Rusty, as he's affectionately known, we've had for a good number of years, but time's come. Anyway, I'm in the paint booth, Lisa's outside cleaning, and the cows are just doing cow things. Let's see where we go from here. Evidence clean in the making. Can't wait to see what he looks like when he's done. Shouting over the good pressure washer, as you do. Anyway, we're off here. Oh, anyone wanting a mobility scooter? Off into the Bouncy Castle booth. This is where we're at. Our contamination, a lot of it was caused by dust and contaminated dust. So this is huge piece of carpet. I've used it to cover the floor so it keeps the dust down, and you can hear, because in here we have absolutely saturated the joint puddles just for good measure. And what we're doing now, zoom out here. Yeah, what we're doing now is we're going to have to do it sectionally, because if we try and paint the whole thing in one go, it just doesn't work. So today we're doing the top rail, the inner side of the bulkhead, and just the inside part of the top rail. You see from the pictures, I've done all the seat box area and the inside front bulkhead. So that's all masked off and finished. So once I've done this, then I've got both outsides, well, I've got everything else to do, obviously. Both outsides, floor, the lot, and get it all done. Rabbiting about it, won't get it done, so I'm cracking on. See what we can get out of it. So we got in with the first coat. It's gone on alright. Second coat and over the top of that will actually make a huge difference. But we're achieving what we want, which is a clean gloss blue finish, not full of choosy words, not full of reactions and nastiness. In there is an absolute nightmare to paint because it's dark and you can't see where you've been and where you're going, and you have to be bloody careful, otherwise you end up with Niagara Falls going on in there. But so far so good. Another couple of minutes just to flash off, and I'm going to chuck another coat over the top so we can get rid of all the nasty little dry patches where there is not enough paint on there. But this is good. This is MIPA one coat paint. It takes 3 coats, but I don't care how many it does as long as it does the job, and this is what it's doing. And meanwhile, whilst I'm messing about in there changing the colour of the Land Rover, Lisa's out there changing the colour of the Range Rover, because that was minging. It's my secret little spy area. There she is, look. Now that the air's cleared in here a bit and I'm less likely to look like a smurf, well, as you can see, overspray, well, physique. Overspray is still an issue, ventilation, but I guess, you know, it's not really ever going to be perfect, is it? So we can work on that. Anyway, how did this come out? I'll let you decide. I mean, this is a position we should have been at, I can't even tell you how long ago, but we have just fought battle upon battle. We're trying to get this paint to go on, and persistence pays, remember. But yeah, it's met the criteria, it's shiny, it's blue, it's tidy. I'm happy. One of my pet hates when we bought this was the fatigue on the headlights, and they'll do it. The proper way to do that would be flat that back, use a UV coating top coat, and redo it. Presently, I ain't got time to do that, so we're going to do the bog standard buff. And the result of the bog standard buff is we have a tidy headlight. Now, the reason I'm not getting too involved with this is because these have been done before, and this is not going to show it. There's a lot of little imperfections in the lens, so I will take them off and flatten back and UV them, but I also know you can replace these lenses quite easily, so we might go down that route. We shall see. So as we're working through this off-site one, you see progress is being made. I don't know if it stands out very well on here, but you can see all the little hairline cracks. If you catch them early enough, you can polish through those or flat through them in an ideal world, and then recoat them. But it's where the UV degrades the polycarbonate of the headlight lens. Yeah, sometimes you can get them wet back, but you can see down here, it's not the best finish, so let's see what we can get with this. Now then, I finished doing my painting. I kept myself busy, and it appears that Lisa's kept herself busy also, because this looks a hell of a lot better. It's been washed twice, compound cut and machine polished. Yeah. And I think the difference is quite clear. We know I'd done the headlights because they were a bit gross on the top. But otherwise, well, she's gone to town on it, bless her, and I'll tell you what, that's a result.
Oh look, you can see my size 4 foot on the step.
Can you tell me what brand of shoe Lisa wears?
Nice one, Lisa.
I could just zoom out, instead of walking the opposite side of the farm, like. Yeah. But yeah, I tell take my hat off to her. That is an enormous undertaking, and obviously the obligatory farm dogs that have been helping. But yeah, fair play, Lise.
Just ask me about the
We don't mention the roof.
yeah.
Nice. And there we have another video of our daily nonsense, really. Painting, prepping, cleaning, polishing, buffing, dogs. I can't remember what else.
Selling cars.
Selling cars, yeah, completing that. Yeah, that's something now. We've got to try and find something. I think, what's our budget now for our next?
I don't know. I mean,
Because there was we had quite an investment in that car before, so we've had.
yeah. I mean, I could go up to 2,000.
So
I could do 4, but I think
yeah, I was going to keep using the
low.
keep the value of that car and then
Yeah.
building on that.
Yeah.
So we stood two grand out of it. So our next challenge, Marley, we got to buy something for 2 grand. All right, and if you could buy,
Well, 2 grand and under, anything really, as long as it can make enough money.
yeah, it's got to be profitable. So if something that needs a bit of work done to it,
Yeah.
something that just needs cleaning, I don't know, whatever. But
The funny thing is, though, is that with that being an automatic and a diesel, I could have sold that car about 10 times.
yeah, I mean, in fairness, when we sold that, we went a couple £100 under book price for it because we can't find the service history.
It has full service.
It's got full history, but at least
Yeah.
his dad put it somewhere and we don't know.
And we've just not found it.
It's not in the car, but that's long gone. So we took it up. I mean, I had a couple of little scuffs, as you would have seen from previous videos. And otherwise, it was a bloody good car. So we took a couple £100 under book price for it. Advertised it. You advertised it about 5 o'clock, didn't you?
Yeah.
And by sort
On
of 6 o'clock,
Tuesday.
there was a list of people. They were queuing up for it.
Yeah. And I sold it yesterday and it went today.
Yeah. And they didn't even bother trying to haggle.
No.
So it wasn't, But them and a million other people were saying to us that in our neck of the woods in Wales, for love nor money, you can't get automatics.
Well, small automatics.
Smallish ones,
Yeah. Because the lady who's bought this, she was like, well, I can get a Range Rover, but, that's too big for me. I don't need that.
Could have sold her one.
I could have sold her one, yeah.
Or 2.
Yeah. So she was like, I have been looking for 6 weeks. That's what she said.
Christ. I didn't speak, I was too busy speaking to the chap.
Yeah. She's been looking for 6 weeks to find another automatic. And obviously ours came up and they were there. They were on it. And they were the first ones to see it as well.
Yeah. Yeah, the old adage when people say first to see will buy. Well, we don't believe in any of that, but we might as well have written it on there because, yeah.
Because they did. They saw it. I mean, she liked it pretty much straight away.
Yeah.
They took it for a test drive and that was it. They wanted to do the deal there and then. And like I said, they didn't bother haggling.
No.
Because I think they knew that there was another 10 people wanting it, to be fair. Because she'd been looking for such a long time.
Yeah. But yeah, given that then we've got a car trailer, we've got a Range Rover, so we could travel somewhere and pick something up auto.
Yeah, we can.
That doesn't have to be road legal.
No.
But something we can spin around and make a bit more profit on. Keep trying to work towards the goal,
What?
Your dad's
What's
car.
the goal?
Well, your dad always wanted an L405
That's
Range
right.
Rover, so let's keep seeing if we can work up to one.
Yeah, that's the goal. I
And
feel
then-
I feel rude not being on camera. Shall I pop my head in?
No, you're stinking, so...
Am I
Yeah, Lisa's absolutely covered in polish and compound residue because she's worked our polisher, orbital polisher. Actually, no, that one's dual action polisher. Isn't it?
That's dual action, yeah.
She's worked it that hard today. She's gone through 2 pads, destroyed them.
I have,
One
yeah.
overheated,
Yeah,
and but yeah, I mean, there's a lot of bush rash on that. You've got rid of them
Yeah.
there. So,
yeah.
So yeah, you know, that's a lot of waffle now.
Yeah, we waffled a lot.
But yeah, we've had a busy day. We've enjoyed ourselves. We've got a lot done. Another huge leap forward with the Defender. That'll be pleased to see that one going. The black Peugeot's gone. Black Range Rover is actually black. It's not tan. Otherwise, it was beginning to look a bit like a Rottweiler, wasn't it?
It did have a bit of beige in it, yeah.
The dogs have been exercised by chasing all the cars around the yard all day.
Yeah.
And the House Martins have moved back in for some reason, and I'm going to go and have a word with them. So, this is going to be a random in the middle of nowhere video, and we'll come back to you to the next one with more Defender paintwork.
Yeah.
Maybe another project.
Maybe another one. Who knows?
Who knows? And maybe we might do something to one of the Range Rovers, or both of them.
Yeah. I know Claude needs a pump.
Claude needs a fuel pump, and we found something broken on yours earlier as well.
What?
I'll let you know.
Oh.
See you around. See you in the next one. Oh, by the way, if not, we're pretty much on 250 subscribers now, which is fantastic. Hopefully we can keep gaining subscribers and keep gaining, you know, I don't know, keep getting somewhere, because...
Well, just subscribers and
likes and
watchers,
views,
really,
yeah.
views
And progress.
Mind you, we won't get any if we keep on waffling.
No, people get bored.
Yeah.
Laters.